Overall, I've lost about 10 to 15% of my strength coming off PED, just being on TRT. Whereas I find I respond the best with bench press. Go up. This is fucking brilliant.
Oh my god.
I've never ever seen someone bring a seatbelt to the gym.
Oh my god.
PR lifestyle is more than just hitting a PR in the squat, bench, or deadlifts. A PR could be going a week without skipping a meal. It's about being the best version of yourself, always improving.
Come on, somebody out there sitting working harder than you. No! Oh! No! Somebody working harder than you. Hurry up! Let's go! Somebody going outwork. Somebody not working right now.
You versus you. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are at Panos, best bodybuilding gym in Dubai with Ali. And if you can't tell, he has tree trunks for legs. And something that really made me want to do this collaboration with him is that he said to me, in just 6 months, he put on 4 inches
circumference of my quad, yeah.
to his legs, which I think is, that's phenomenal. 4 inches. So like 30 plus now in inches?
I think, I'd have to double check, but I think they're about 27. I go in centimetres, they're about 100 and something centimetres.
Well, I have 28-inch quads, so there's no way our legs are the same size. But then again, you're a bit shorter. Yeah, I guess you're 5'10"?
Compact, yeah. 179 to 5'10".
Okay, I'm a few centimeters taller. I'm 6 foot, 6'1". Anyways, we're gonna do a leg workout together. I'm testing my 5 to 8 rep max with the safety squat bar. After this week, I'll be moving to a competition squat bar, which is a standard straight bar that I'll be using at my mock meet. And then we'll be jumping to the rest of the workout, like leg press and accessories. And I want you to tell us, not right this second, but in a bit, just exactly what you did to put that much mass in your legs.
In that time.
Yeah, that could help, you know, a lot of people.
Perfect.
All right, so let's get to work. Fuck it out. There's proper tree trunks.
Yeah.
Dense.
Yeah.
But they're proportions to your calves and everything else as well.
The thing is, I was men's physique last year.
No, you weren't.
I was men's physique last year, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
How is that?
How's that even possible?
But that's obviously, that's what I got marked down on because I was too dense. So I didn't have the taper that they wanted for men's physique. If anything, it was like, I was holding back on training because I could only train certain body parts. My arms are normally quite overpowering, but I spent a lot of time bringing up my legs, bringing up my other areas, shoulders, chest, everything to match. So it's been, I competed in October, and obviously now a year on, probably, I think I competed at 94 kilos, and now 110, but body composition's in a good spot.
Yeah, your body composition must have changed dramatically. How did you even put women's trunks on?
That was a struggle. I used to I had to get bigger shorts, and then I had to taper the waist in with like a safety pin on the sides to taper the waist in.
I was going to say, yeah, because the waist.
My waist is I've only got 30-inch waist as well. So
30-inch waist?
So my waist and quad ratio is like.
I see the.
I don't know if I'm actually that lean at the minute.
Right, I see what you mean, yeah. It is small waist, no doubt. Yeah, I see it.
We're off season, okay, so just take it. We'll allow it, alright?
That's a great off-season one. Alright, that's great. Sorry? So, look, I'm not this bougie, okay? My dog eat my deadlift shoes.
I like them.
And my squat shoes. They're Converse Dior.
It is Converse?
Yeah, they're actually Converse, but they're like the Dior version. So you can technically use them for squats and deadlifts. I swear, my dog ate my squat shoes and my deadlift shoes, so it left me no choice. You know, I'd rather not wear these to the gym. But.
Not everyone deadlifts in Dior.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's the story of that. I'll get warmed up here, and then I'll jump in with you
Yeah.
when you're ready on the leg press.
I'm definitely not squatting today. And squatting is not my forte, all right? I'm going to stick to my strengths and I'm going to stay with leg press. So not only like, my legs growing that much, but I only do 5 exercises per leg session once a week.
I do about the same, yeah. 1 main movement and then like 4 accessories or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, roughly the same. Okay, I'll get warmed up. For sure. Anyway.
This is the worst part, is putting the plates on. And actually finding plates in this gym.
Seriously. We're thinking about getting our own plates and bars and just storing it somewhere, like with a padlock, you know?
Yeah, we're not kidding.
Larry's corner.
Exactly. Have a few guard dogs there as well, no one takes it.
How many times a week do you squat?
I only do my compound lifts once a week. That's because I'm training for strength, and my CNS needs time to recover from each workout. I think when you're doing bodybuilding, you could train legs 3 times a week, because the load you're using likely isn't going to tax your CNS as much as it would if you're doing a strength training program, you know? So I imagine you train more than once a week, legs, yeah?
Once
only?
once a week, yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, that's the way that my body's responded. Like, it's going to be person dependent, isn't it? And I know people that do legs. I have a top up of hamstrings on like a Saturday, but so that's quads and hamstrings once a week, and a top up of hamstrings like on a Saturday afternoon. But that's just because I've got weak hamstrings.
You and me both, bro. My hamstrings are non-existent. They do their job, but you would never know. I'm all quad.
Very dominant.
Yeah, very quad dominant. Which is interesting because when you're squatting as a powerlifter, you're very posterior chain down. Your hips are starting the movement. You're shifting your weight all the way back to use the bigger chain of muscle group in the back, like your hamstrings, your glutes. Yet I'm still quad dominant. So I can't explain that. Because when I try to do like an Olympic style squat, like high bar, knees forward, it's terrible. Yeah.
That looks comfortable for you though, doing that.
No, so yeah, because the movement pattern I'm using for this is like a low bar squat. Even though it's higher on my traps, I'm still shifting my hips way back, as opposed to going straight down with a lot of knee travel. So I'm still loading that posterior chain much more than the front.
Because the leg press is going to be quad dominant as well.
Yeah, and I haven't done heavy leg press in months. This year.
See what you think. It's probably my favourite leg press of all time.
Okay. Oh yeah. How long have you been using it?
Third week.
Third
This
week.
will be my 3rd week. So that's obviously saying something. Out of like 12 years of training.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially with the 20 different leg press machines we have in here to choose from.
That's the hardest thing when you come to a gym like this. You've got unlimited equipment from different brands, obviously different bits and pieces all around the gym, and you have to try and pick 5 bits to use for one leg session. It's probably the most difficult thing.
Sounds about right.
Maybe it was more. Yeah, so like I was saying just now, I think overall I've lost about 10 to 15% of my strength coming off PED, just being on GRT, whereas I find I respond the best with bench press. I believe there's the most androgen receptors in your shoulder, trap, chest region. Squat and deadlift, of course, are down as well, but not as much as my bench press.
Visually, they're the areas that you'll notice fill up first when you go back on cycle. Your
Sure.
trap, shoulders, chest, and everything just sort of gets that full look. So it makes perfect sense that those areas are ones that are going to respond better when you are on cycle to being on CRT.
100%. When I was 3 days out from my PR deadlift as of late, which is 422 for 3, I used tren acetate for just 3 days. And this whole region transformed night and day. Everything was like twice as round, full, just in 3 days. And I wasn't doing any training during those 3 days. I was just resting. So I can load my CNS with the tren and hit the PR. And it made a very significant difference. Because a week prior, I was doing 400 kg for sets of 1. And this 422 kg deadlift felt easier than 400 kg the week before, right?
That just shows the purpose of rest as well. Obviously, leading up to a competition, leading up to not only with powerlifting, but bodybuilding as well. When you're dropping that fatigue, stress off, letting your central nervous system come back to life, and then obviously pushing through.
Absolutely. By the way, these white and black camo version of this PR belt is now live on PureSouth.com. Ah, it's terrible. Terrible.
I've never ever used it. Ever.
If you did, maybe you would start squatting again.
Yeah.
It'd make all the difference, man. Well, what can I say? Pure Raps on PureLifestyle.com. Now it's 280.
Good.
Come on.
Easy. 2 more. Last one. Good.
Got this.
Let's go. Good. Just casually walk away.
I haven't seen that much intensity in a long time, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, squats will do it.
Yeah.
Out of breath.
Yeah.
What's that?
Out of breath.
Not yet. It's gonna kick in.
Any last words?
We survived. Now we can get started with the workout.
Still part of my plan. I'm pre-fatiguing with his like 5 rep
yeah.
max, and then I can actually hold my own.
Yeah, not sure what left I have now, but we'll find out.
Oh, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine.
Those legs.
Trunks. Straight trunks. Just how many fiber?
Yeah, I'll just, like you do on there, I'll just gradually reduce it as the weight gets heavier, and then just one, by the end of it, just be 1 rep, get your body used to it, and then obviously I'll go straight into my working sets. Working sets, I've got 2 8 to 12, but just fail it.
280?
Two sets of 8 to 12.
Okay.
I don't, my working weight, to be fair, because I've only been using this for like the third week, this is the 3rd week now, progress has been quite quick, so I think I got 5 plates aside last week, so I'll probably be 6 today.
You did 5 for 6?
5, no, I did 5 plates aside for 15.
15 reps?
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. Yeah, he wasn't kidding when he said 2 was easy. Hopefully I never close. Oh, you can put weights on top. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Way harder than any other. Still too easy, man? Fuck it up.
Hardly.
Like, do I even do legs? Have I ever done legs?
No, the weight extra is 40 kilos.
Yeah.
I don't know how many reps we're going to get.
I say at least 12.
Yeah.
Let's see. reps. 8 to 10.
Okay.
I reckon. I've just surprised myself. 15 now. I reckon.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see it.
Fucking kill myself.
Come on, you got this. Oh man.
Like I said, 8 to 10.
He lost his grip, I'll take it.
Right, yeah.
If there's a lesson to be learned, it's always that if you can hit the top number of your rep range on the first set, then don't be scared to obviously push up the next set to then match with the second rep.
Yeah.
But this is where I die now. Just absolutely die.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's no mercy for you on this end.
I forgot that was there.
Come on.
Bad leverage.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That was bad leverage, sorry.
If I get 8 now,
Come on. You got this, bro. Put on that 8.
Oh yeah, you got 8. You got 8 for sure. Yep. Yeah, beautiful. No problem. Yep. 3 more. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Push! Push! Yep. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. That's 7 or is that 8?
We count the first rep, that's 8.
For sure, counting the first rep. I didn't help at all.
I think that was the hardest rep out of all of them.
That was like 3 reps in one.
I'll take it.
That was like starting a squat from the bottom position. Basically, what you did. I probably wouldn't get even 1 rep with this. I can say that for sure.
That's just the difference in training styles, isn't it?
Absolutely, 100%. You know, it's like if you were to do squats, I'm sure your squat potential is at least what I can do with now. 100%. Look at those things. Yeah, your leverages. I just don't see how it's not possible for you to have a 300, 400 kg plus squat.
I think
Unless you have a major injury.
ACL 4 years ago, but it doesn't. This is obviously a very similar movement, isn't it? But it doesn't constrict me in any other way. It's just a mobility issue for me. I think as bodybuilders, that's what most people suffer with.
Yeah.
Gets neglected a little bit, but yeah.
Have you ever tried to take this squat or squats?
I've not. No.
It's so good. You have poor shoulder mobility like me, and your elbow is around like this, force you hunch over.
Yeah.
It helps you just stay very erect, and you don't have to let your knees go forward like an Olympic squat. You can sit your hips all the way back with minimal tension on your knees.
That's the thing that like the zero sort of lower back rounding butt wink when you were doing it.
Me?
Yeah. So it's like, to me, that's the biggest thing that would flare up in my lower back on a squat. But like you're saying, with that safety bar squat, because your movement path is back rather than straight down,
Exactly.
it eliminates that back rounding.
And if you, in my experience, the ones who deal with knee pain are typically bodybuilders who put a lot of emphasis on an Olympic style squat that places a lot of tension on the knees because they're trying to squat straight down for maximum tension on their quads. Powerlifters, strongmen, we just try and lift the most weight. So by shifting our hips back, we're avoiding all that knee tension. Like I've never experienced any knee pain or knee injury. And I've squatted over 400 kg like dozens of times for over 10 years. Not only myself, but all my powerlifters, we all squat the same way. And none of them have any knee pain.
Says something, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, for sure. Just like a different way of squatting that bodybuilders powerlifters do. Because if I try and squat like a bodybuilder, my knees hurt straight away, like within 1 set. All that tension on my knees, so yeah.
Train for purpose.
Exactly. But then I wouldn't be able to build quads like that without squatting that way, I believe, or training that way. So I think it's inevitable. So, you know, this is like making me go up in the seat. Like
Do you know what? Like,
Are you gonna belt him down? Strap
True
him in.
bodybuilder fashion.
Jesus Christ, you're really well prepared. Look at that.
Oh my God, he has a
To be
seatbelt.
fair, I mainly use it for
No way.
leg extension or hamstring curl.
Oh, sure.
Just so it can keep my hips locked into the back of the seat. Because obviously when the weight's too heavy, my upper body's quite light, so it's instantly trying to draw me forward.
Right.
So if I can lock my hips in,
Oh, that's fucking brilliant.
you want to use it?
Yeah, I've never used it before. I'm assuming
You literally just go straight underneath.
underneath here, like this.
Yeah. There you go.
This is brilliant.
Put it as tight.
Oh, go up.
Yeah.
This is legit. This is fucking brilliant.
Oh my God.
I've never ever seen someone bring a seatbelt to this gym.
Oh my God.
They would just take that clip and like use that. For
Yeah, right. Yes.
Easy.
Oh, I forgot again.
No, he's locked in. Good job you've got a good flexibility.
Yeah, fucking hell. Shit. Oh yeah. Is there a seatbelt?
I've got it. Do you want it now?
Not yet, not yet. I don't think I need it just yet.
So you can already see your hips want to lift off, don't they?
Yeah. I'm leaving the back.
Oh, look at you. You're so smart. You're so smart. Look at him.
I gotta pull this forward too. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I don't know if this is nerdy or not, or whether it's clever or whether it's just proper nerdy.
That's definitely smart. You're not like the rest, man. You're not like the rest.
Left trap.
Thank you, sir.
Well, there's a bit of suspense there.
I can't see.
I can't see either. Where is it? 65? Yeah? 65, right?
73.
Oh, wow, 73.
Wow. Hang on a second.
That's exactly 73 as well, isn't it?
Jesus Christ. Try and keep my knees a little bit bent as well. Yeah. Keep tension on the calves.
Calves are long.
They are, yeah, look at the insertion. It's like almost, it's way down there.
Jesus, yeah.
Look at the difference of my calf, it's like way up here, it's like way down here.
But they're very similar. Look how much mass yours
the
has.
insertion point. Look how low it is versus mine.
Yes.
This is like way down here.
Oh yeah. Crazy.
Bank them.
Yeah, literally.
It's the same with with biceps though, because your insertions, mine insert in my elbow joint, whereas yours, you've got to gap.
Yeah, there's a gap here, right here. There's a gap.
That's what people say to me. They're like, "How, like your arms
your arm?
so full?"
I see that. Yeah. Look at that. There's no gap
All the
there.
way, yeah.
But then see mine. Look at all that space here.
Yeah.
That's still ridiculous.
Look at the space. This one as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's genetics or whether you can
genetics.
fill the gap.
Genetics, nah.
Yeah, just like I'll never have calves that go down to there.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever fill here,
You're right.
right? Oh, this I can get bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing down here will ever grow. Doesn't mean that this can't be big though.
Right.
It can be. Because I've seen guys with high insertions with huge,
Yeah.
like Andrew Jack.
Yeah.
His insertion are arguably even higher than mine, but like there's so much mass here, so it still looks like proportionate to the rest of him. You know, I'm curious, if you never train calves, will they still be thick like this? Or will they be a lot slimmer?
Do you know what? I had a manual job before I online coach for five to 7 years.
Okay.
So I was doing roofing on houses.
Okay.
Everything has to go up and everything has to come down. So I was on a ladder all day long. So it just means that I'm literally on my tiptoes. Whether that's played a part, I don't know.
Maybe.
But obviously I do train cars.
Okay. So you never like not train calves since the
No.
beginning of your bodybuilding journey?
Not ever neglected them. I could have trained them harder in my younger days, admittedly, but I think everyone's guilty of that. But I think as you get further into your bodybuilding journey, you realise that certain body parts can't be neglected.
Absolutely.
Because otherwise, it's a game of symmetry. Bodybuilding's a game of symmetry. If you've got like stand out body parts for the wrong reasons, then obviously you're going to get marked down on you. So.
And I think some people adopt the mentality of, well, I'm not genetically gifted with my calves or my biceps, I'm not going to train them.
Yeah.
And that's where you should train the hardest and
Exactly.
put the most of your effort.
Into those areas.
Exactly.
Which is what I've done with my legs in the last 6 months. Like it became a priority. Whereas when I was doing men's physique, they're covered by board shorts, so it didn't really matter. Although I didn't neglect them, I probably didn't put as much effort, intensity, focus into my legs as I should have. So when you switch that mentality and it becomes a priority, then obviously it's obviously going to grow.
Absolutely.
And it's the same with powerlifting. With your
100%.
squats, your deadlifts, everything like that. If you prioritise the weaker ones, it's going to play dividends.
And that's why my squat bench deadlift has always been my forte, because that's always what I gave the most time and energy since the beginning of my career. Nothing I ever gave till now in my 10 years of training, I put in the same love and care as my squat bench and deadlift. That's why I saw the most success with it.
And it's enjoyment as well. If you enjoy doing those things, you're naturally going to put more effort in, perform better, and see better results.
I think obsession will take you further than anything else. When that's all you can think about, you go to sleep, you wake up in the morning thinking about it, I think that's what gets you to success, when you're obsessed with it.
Yeah, it has to be that obsessive mindset when you're at this stage in your bodybuilding or weightlifting career.
That's a wrap for today. Benito finished up with calves, and it was a pleasure to dissect exactly what you were doing to grow 4 inches on your legs in just 6 months. And like we were saying earlier in the video, you made it a priority, and then you saw results.
Exactly.
You know?
I think that's, like you say, it's anything that you do, you need to focus on the areas that need the most work. You want to make sure that you're prioritising those over anything else.
Absolutely. It's that simple, guys. There's no secret training formula.
Five exercises? I think there's 5 exercises.
Exactly. You know, the sets and reps isn't all too important. I think a lot of you watching, I mean, not everyone, but a lot of you return to the channel have a good idea of it's 2-3 working sets for 8 to 12 reps to build muscle.
Yeah.
You know, but I think the intensity that goes into those sets and the mentality behind these workouts is what's more important than the sets and reps you're doing. You know, if you're training to failure, if you're constantly making sure it's not your bodybuilding, moving away from point A to B, making sure you have a tempo. Like, look at all these reps. Look back at the video. Textbook form, time and attention, slow and controlled, deliberately trying to contract from start to finish, not just trying to crank out reps for the sake of moving weight, right?
Perfect.
So, well done, bro. And I'm sure we'll collaborate again.
Of course, anytime.
All right. And if you don't already, link down below to follow him, check him out. And check out my new camo PR belt in white and black.